Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is I'm going to be going over some sneaker bots right now and some, I guess, Supreme bots, Yeezy Supply bots, really just bots that you can use to take some dubs, and we're going to be going over them right now. A few of them that are really good kind of, for when you're starting out just kind of as a beginner. I'm really going to even be trying to do in the future, I'd like to do some video breakdowns of these bots and, just kind of show you guys how to use them because I'm eventually going to be getting into that more often, but I just kind of did some research, for a little bit over the last few days, and I've just kind of gotten these bots and seen that these kind of are the best ones for beginners when you're just starting out kind of learning how to use bots. So I hope you guys will enjoy. If you want more content like this, again, feel free to go ahead and subscribe below and also drop a like. I'd really appreciate if you guys could do that. Goal for this video, let's just say, is like let's say like 200 likes. I'd appreciate if you did that. Again, that's a typical goal every video, that's what we usually say, but I'd appreciate if you could hit that goal in this video. And yeah, I think that's really everything I gotta say, other than you can check my Discord down below if you want to go join my Discord group down there. Just a good little community. We talk about shoes, sneakers, anything like that. Just, it's good. So that's free, and yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy. So let's get into the video. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm here with the screen recording, just here with my Instagrams. If you want to go give these some follows, that didn't make any sense, but if you want to go check my Instagram down below, you can go give that a little follow right there. And yeah, that's really down there in the description about my Discord and stuff. But let's get really into discussing some of the best bots right now that you can kind of get for a beginner. So one right now that I recommend that's pretty decent for a beginner, I guess. Like in terms of beginner standards, it's good. I mean, it's at like an average kind of like, it's okay, as a bot. It's not like great. But Dash right here, it is at least somewhat decent. Like, it's like easy to set up and start up. It does support multiple sites, like, Shopify, Supreme, Yeezy Supply, Adidas, and many more sites. From what I've been told from some people that give me good advice, use like better bots, they've said that Dash is just kind of like, it's better, and like sometimes it's like for good on Yeezy Supply drops, but it's not like a bot that's going to be copying, like something like Cyber, like those like higher end bots, since Dash is something that would be much easier to get your hands on or rent, as you could do right here in Tidal Marketplace. Now, I want to explain a little bit of Tidal Marketplace before I explain a little bit more about Dash, but one more thing I will say about Dash also that kind of makes it a good, kind of beginner bot is that it supports Windows and Mac, so whatever computer you got, it's going to be working, so you don't really have to worry about that like some bots that I will discuss in this video that are kind of only for one platform, but again, they still are good. So with this one, again, kind of with Dash and how Tidal Marketplace would work, because that's again where I'm getting this advice. Shout out my stuttering, but also shout out to Tidal Marketplace, because basically how they work and what they are, if you want to know what they basically are a whole entire Discord group chat that you can join for free. If you want to go join in the description, you can just go join the Discord and check it out for free. But to actually use the services that it provides, because again, they let you to buy, sell, trade, and rent bots in this whole Discord group chat with over 70,000 members, plenty of staff. That's very helpful, and they're a very good group chat community. So like, let's say I wanted to get my hands on Dash right here, and I wanted to look at some people that are selling the Dash bot right now, because I'm just kind of getting into the bots, just kind of want a beginner one, and Dash is kind of decent to me. So I'm looking at Dash right now, and you can kind of see some people are just kind of selling it for 700. Some people are selling it for 200. I'm assuming this is not like lifetime. I'm assuming this is only for a certain up to a certain time, like a renewal for like a year. So you see most people are selling it for like a year long like fee is like 200 right now. So like, let's say I wanted to get this, I'd go right here, aside from here, I'd go make a middleman ticket right here, up at the ticket submission section right here, and I would go right here, and I already got it kind of set up right here. So basically what I would do is I would just scroll down, and if I wanted to make a ticket, basically then what I would do is I would just type Dash right here, and then I'd just type in new, and then Dash, and then I would click enter, and then I'd make a new ticket right there, and basically then with whatever person I was buying, selling, trading, really with anything, you need a middleman with buying, selling, and trading just so you can be safe. Obviously, if you're buying a bot, you don't need to send the middleman your money, and also in Tidal Marketplace, the middleman will never DM you, so keep that in mind. The middleman will never DM you for a deal. I'm just trying to make sure you guys stay safe, because I don't want y'all to get scammed or nothing. They will never DM you. It's all done, every deal on the tickets. And I also want to explain this. To use the services, again, it is $10 every 3 months, but if you want to get 50% off, you can use my code TristanWick, which you can go click down in the description if you want to go buy the membership right there, so you can kind of do this thing right here where you can buy, sell, and trade bots and kind of get in, to even renting bots, because I know some people that don't really own any bots. They just rent bots every week or whenever there's a good drop, and then they cook every week and make profit on it. So I know people that are really like that. I personally, again, myself, I'm probably going to get into it soon and be buying my own bot instead of just kind of renting bots, because I'd rather learn the logistics of like one bot really well than just be renting one every week and kind of having to learn it within that short span. But it's not too hard to learn bots once you get into it, from what I know. So right now, that's kind of how you would submit a ticket right there if you were really looking to make a deal right there. And that's how Tidal Marketplace would really go down and how they can help you out. They got different things in it too, like cook group reviews and a bunch of different things, but I don't really want to get too much into it. But that's really how they would work as a buy, sell, and trade group chat for bots. And kind of the first bot again right there, I will discuss again. Dash, kind of good for beginners, nothing too crazy, works decent on like Yeezy Supply and places like that, so it's really just okay. But let's get into the next bot, and shout out Tidal Marketplace, check them out down below. And after Dash, the next one I run and recommend right here, shout out Tidal again for the info, it's Eve right here. Eve AIO is a very good bot right here. Now they are not like a very, I mean, they're good, and I mean very good for beginners, yes, but they are reliable, I would say. I know people that have used this bot and make their money back, within a month or two. It's really not that hard to make money plus profit on top of it. They're supporting, again, right now they're supporting Walmart, Target. Walmart right now, again, for them PS5s, that's kind of a good place to go right now. I saw someone was cooking a lot of PS5s with Eve AIO, so Eve is kind of good if you're just kind of starting out with trying to find a bot. And you can see right now retail price is $250, and that's kind of what it's selling for right now. I've seen a lot of people kind of just doing it $260, $250, and a lot of people I think are just trying to kind of flip it right now because the PS5 hype and Supreme season, Supreme season coming to end, so people aren't going to be using Eve for Supreme right now, and also PS5s, again, the hype is kind of dying down, so people are trying to probably flip Eve because that's probably what it's best for right now is Walmart and Supreme. But again, they're decent on foot sites. I see people using it. It's very easy to kind of just get started on and set up. It's not hard to use, and it is one thing I will say this, if you have a Mac, I'm sorry, because Eve is only for Windows. That's the only thing they support, not really for Mac. As you can see right here, it's Windows only, so that's one of the things right there. And if you actually end up getting Eve off a restock or something and purchasing it, it is just $35 a month, or for pretty much for the lifetime, and that's really worth it, I would say, because this is a like a good bot that you could definitely use. So if you're a beginner, again, it supports all those basic places that you would really need, like those foot sites. So like if there's like a good drop coming up for some pair of Jordan 1s, some pair of Jordan 4s or something, then they'll definitely be there, to help you out and maybe get a few pairs. Just you would have to be there. The captures and harvesters, and that's all not like hard to set up, because I'm pretty sure Tidal, if you actually get into Tidal and buy a membership, I want to discuss this. I'm pretty sure they have an AYCD partnership, I think, in here. If I'm right, they might have an AYCD partnership. Maybe I'm tripping, but if they do have one in their group chat right here, I just don't want to misinform anybody, but if they do have one, that is something very useful, because that can actually kind of auto solve your capture harvesters. If you kind of you'll know what those are once you start botting a little bit more. But second bot I really recommend right there, definitely a very good one. Eve, just kind of a really good beginner one, I would say. And finally, the last one I'd recommend, not my Instagrams, but they are always available, always $500 a year, Nike Shoebot. Now, you guys know these guys, they still hit to this day. I've kind of done some further research on these guys, and they've been around for a while, and they still have people that successfully are buying this bot and hit on sites and get drops like Yeezys and different things that they're able to sell and make profit on. So people are able to make their return on this bot. It is $500 a year, and it's very easy to kind of set up as a beginner bot. You can see right here again when I click buy now, $500 a year, very good reviews, and they work in all those places that you would kind of need it for, again, on foot sites. So for Supreme, they're also there. I guess a couple more places. I think I had like a notepad right here of some places that they supported. I just don't want to mess it up. Yeah, foot site, Supreme, Shopify. They're really a first bot that, like, I would say for some people this is a good first bot. Now, if they are a little bit more expensive, but again, you will return it on the profit, because again, since they're still working for those foot sites and Supreme, once Supreme season comes back around, you could buy it at the start of Supreme. And again, this is definitely a bot I want to definitely look into getting, along with Dash and Eve, just to kind of make some bot setup videos that I definitely want to do for you guys, so you guys can learn and kind of come along the process with me. But these are just a few bots I kind of recommend off the bat that are very good. Nike Shoebot, again, is just another one that's kind of easy to set up. When you look at the page, anything, it's really all right there in front of you, making tasks and multiple profiles. All that stuff is very easy to do. With any bot, really, it's kind of simple, and they make it really easy to set up here. And again, this one's just kind of like one that's really easy to get a hang of. So if you usually have trouble with botting, and you're confused, again, there's multiple setup videos online, and you can always get help from people. So again, that's kind of I just said somewhat. that doesn't make sense. But these are some bots right here that are very good that you guys can use as a beginner that would set up. So I guess I will link these bots down below, or I might not do that, but you know, I will link Tidal down below if you want to go check them out. And again, you can use my code Wick, you know, for 50% off on the membership right there. And I'd appreciate if you guys would do that. But yeah, again, Nike Shoebot right there is very good. And I also recommend Eve, and I also want to recommend Dash, because these are all good kind of beginner setup bots. So that's really all I have to say. Huge shout out to my boys at Tidal, and I'm gonna end the screen recording right there. And those are some beginner sneaker bots you guys should really use. I guess Supreme and Shopify, you know, they kind of go for everything that are, you know, you could use and get into as a beginner. So that's everything I gotta say, and let's roll that outro. Anyways, if you guys do want more content like this, feel free to go ahead and subscribe below, and also drop a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. Again, these are just some beginner bots you can really use if you're just getting started out. These are some ones I'm definitely going to be looking into, because you know, your boy's just getting started out too. But you know, he's done some research, and this is what he sees as being good bots for kind of just starting out right now that are good. So again, goal is 200 likes, so let's try and hit that on this video. I don't know if I've already said that, but if I didn't, then that's kind of the goal. And yeah, you know, that's really everything I got to say, other than check my Instagrams down below. Go give those a follow down in the description. They're by my Discord down there, so you know, they're by Tidal. You know, again, don't forget my discount code if you want to get the membership and, you know, kind of get into buying, selling, and trading bots right there. And also don't forget about you know, my Instagrams and everything down there too, you know, in the description. You want to go check this out, then feel free. But that's everything I'm going to say now. So thank you all for watching. I'm Tristan, and I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Peace.